Hello guys, what is up? It is me Rahul here, bringing you guys some more um Madden 20 God um Toronto Mounties here in Madden 20, and there might be a fire alarm going off, so please ignore that for this video. We are having some new guys into the mix here today. One of them being, and this is why I'm so excited, is that we have the kick return and punt return god, Devin Hester, which is pretty insane because I thought we would never have him. So, like, create him, but I decided, you know what? Let's create this guy. Let's see what we can do. Also, another thing you have to keep in mind that Antonio Brown and Josh Rosen are on this team. Because I traded like some guys off, like I decided to trade away and release like a lot of guys from the Dolphins core, and a lot of guys like from other teams got some new stuff, and this is what we have. So we have Josh Allen, as you know, but who we also have is Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Two new additions. Now, I didn't know what to do with Tyreek Hill only because I was planning on him putting at running back, which wouldn't make sense because then Tyreek Hill wouldn't see the field as much. So then I decided, you know what? Let's go with a tight end, and as you can see, that's Devin Hester there, and literally he's a 99 overall guy. So this is why I did a Philly special, and I was thinking about doing a scheme around this, but that wouldn't really work out at all. So as you can see, this guy is literally a god, and he has an X factor on him, which is something important to note because it's relevant. And this one is a fake Philly special, which I didn't know how to run because that's not how you run it at all. So that's what I did. And Tre'Davious White is only X factor on the Bills, which is pretty surprising in my opinion. So we have 4th down and 4. You expect me to punt it? No. I decide, you know what? Let's run the Philly special again. This is pretty like noteworthy to understand that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. So I pass it to, or try to pass it to Josh Allen. That's problem with Josh Allen's catching is that it's literally on a 33 overall, and I had to check this, and it literally is a 33 overall. And look what we have, boys. We have the goons out here ready to wreak havoc. So as you can possibly see, this team is pretty good, and another Philly special once again. Guys, I'm not going to say much, but I'm gonna keep running this play until I can get a proper touchdown out of it. And I got some yardage, like proper yardage. So then I decide to run it again. I might do a challenge in a future video where I run this play like literally every single time, and literally it has to work. So then I run the Philly special again. Actually, I don't, because I did double cross, then I did this play. I did this play, made a few adjustments, hit or B. I think, yep. Um, illegal man downfield. So that is a 5-yard penalty. And I don't normally see that, so that's something to know. And so I decided to throw the ball to Devin Hester. And that was his first touchdown. And the Harlem Shake. He did. Yay! And I like to play a lot because it was pretty awesome and it was pretty cool, so I already knew that it would work, so yeah. So here we are, we got some guys over here. Pretty much every single guy you're gonna see is either a legend, an out of position, or a out of position player, which is also something to keep in note because I love out of position players. As you can see, for some reason, Josh Rosen is doing well, along with Devin Singletary. And also another note, um, this play, like verticals and wide receivers screen at 5Y, I feel like they never work, and there's a good reason why. They're like one of the most trashiest plays I ever used, and that's what I'm familiar with. Well, technically familiar with. So I activated a double team on the right outside linebacker, and it worked. So then I ran hurry up. Then I used Philly special again. Did I didn't actually I did do double team. I did do on the right outside linebacker. Then Hester got the ball and it didn't work. I was trying to pass it to Julio Jones. So then I decided to run it again, but this time I flipped it. So I put the double team on the left outside linebacker along with the max protect. That was all I did, and it worked. So here we go. And I gave it to Julio Jones. You see, this is what I could do in a challenge in a future video, because all of these are pre-recorded. I could actually do a challenge for a future video where I basically run either Philly special game or um RPOs. Now RPOs, I'm going to have a real tough time. I know in Madden 25, like I could accomplish this because the RPO stuff is completely different from excuse me till today. Like, if you look at the difference, it's like 6 years of difference. So the game has actually changed a lot, in my opinion. So what I'm gonna think is that maybe I can like try a different game mode where like a challenge where I run RPO. And as you can see, Devin Hester actually ran the ball in the Philly special, and we're going to like do a field goal here. So I think I actually did that because of the warning sign. I gave it to Travis Kelce. It got and we got a touchdown from Sanders. I mean, it's not. Is that cool or what? Like, I managed to do that. I really, really managed to do that. And also, Sanders is also going to be upgraded a little bit sooner or later because he's also classified as a god. So, not every single player is a 99 overall because I think that would be very stupid. You're going to see in a later video that I'm going to post why I'm going to be very cautious about what I put out. And I'm actually going to say this. I might make my own custom playbook and slider changes if I want to do like season 2 and season 3. That would actually be really important because I never really do that. I actually might go all pro because I actually need that for the benefit of myself because I want to try to go all Madden. I actually wouldn't go all Madden. I would just do all pro with sliders just to either A, benefit myself or B, benefit the other team. Now, if I lose, I'm not going to rage quit if I can't. I just want to make sure that I could I get the realistic gameplay that I can for you guys and as well as for me. Because I'm not going to be EA. If you probably saw from my Birdie Beat Aces live stream, I felt like that I was getting EA'd every single time. And as you can see, that right there is one example of sometimes I hate EA. Like, I really hate EA sometimes because of the gameplay and everything. And it really pains me on how the way I play and the way I do things. It's not hard and it's not easy, but I just don't understand. Also, for you guys wondering if I'm going to try Madden 21 because it's going to be on the Xbox Series X or Xbox X Series, whatever you want to call it. I am going to be doing that, and they actually have a new revamped mode, which is pretty cool. And also, right there, you saw me run an RPO. This is why I want to do my own custom playbook because this is why I don't like some of the stuff I run because that doesn't make sense. Like some of the plays I run, especially out of the Philadelphia playbook, it doesn't make sense. Like for this one, like Randy Moss is going to run this, and that was a toss. He lost yardage, and I was trying to run out the clock. That didn't make sense to me. So then I was like, let's try this one where it was a fake type, where actually it wasn't a fake. It actually got some yardage, but not enough yardage. And the Bills actually wasted all of their timeouts because they could have at least saved one of them. So then I was thinking, like, you know what? The sky kick. And I'm not going to do a backspin. And I actually did a normal. That was a mistake because I did um, catch interference, a fair catch interference, which costed us 15 yards. And I had to send blitzes, which is really important. So what I was trying to do with Mike Evans there was trying to play off the guy. It was trying to see if I could like intercept the ball. I'm not a good quarter user, but it doesn't work. And now that happened. Josh Rosen did that. The weird thing is, okay, and I'm gonna say this straight up front. I don't know how Rosen is thriving in and for the Bills. It doesn't make sense. And then they got a touchdown. It just doesn't make sense. So now re we ran a blitz and we decided to like spread a little bit. Um that didn't work, so now we're tied up. And you might be thinking, is this going to OT? Well guys, I think it is because there's 31 seconds on the clock and there's no way I'm going to pull it off. So I was thinking in my mind, let's run this play. I switched it to verticals. And I made sure my guys ran slants because, yeah, and then Allen did a very horrendous pass. And as you can see by the clock, I was eager to try and pass it as much as I can. So Tyreek Hill, like I was making adjustments, like as you can see, like I was trying to work some things out. I did that, okay, and then I got sacked. So then I realized I had to call a timeout because I wanted to try and pull something off, like something cool, something amazing. And it was third down and 13. I I think I didn't lose hope, and I knew I didn't lose hope because I put the tight end as a wide receiver, and then I threw it, and it didn't count as a catch. Bear in mind, I knew why it didn't count, so I did a normal punt, and Antonio Brown was there, and we made sure like he was stuck. So he was also injured. So we did a 3-man deep. And I knew they were going to go for the goal line type Hail Mary. So like they threw a pick at us. So now it was overtime. Now you made me thinking. I picked heads, I think, or tails, I don't know. But we won the toss and we made sure that we went down the field and won the game because I'm not gonna have so many overtime games. So anyway, we went down the field and I hesitated, but we went down. We went down the field. So I knew at this point that as long as we get a field goal, no, as long as we get a touchdown, then the game is over. So that was the key thing. So I passed it to Devin Hester. He gave a spin. He was breaking off tackles. Thank God he did because we ran a no huddle and I was doing adjustments again. I was making sure my guys were running the correct routes that I wanted. And then again, rolled out with Josh Allen and he picked up some good yardage. So now it was 4 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. So then I decided to run the ball with Bo Jackson. I motioned out a wide receiver. We got the yardage. So then I was thinking, like, let's do a QB draw. This might actually work. So I ran the ball, and it worked. And Josh Allen won us the game. And that was his first rushing touchdown of the game. So you know what I have to say about that? That was a big W for us because Josh Allen didn't do that, and we did a field goal. My oh my, I didn't know what to do from that, and I didn't want to tie. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are Legends of my book, and as for me, I will definitely see y'all in the next one. And peace.